He's had a wild journey, man, and he's here to tell us, man. Of course, we're talking about Odell motherfucking Willis.
Yeah, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
Hey, man, this is your national holiday, hey.
Hey, man, you know, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man.
Hey, appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you pulling up, man.
Hey, man, it's all love, man. It's all love, man. So, we are here, y'all, Athletes Compound, man. As y'all can see on the wall right here, man. Before we get into your story, man, tell us where the idea for Athletes Compound comes from and how long you been doing this, man?
Just straight to the point, man. Kids weren't getting the proper training that we need. And to dig even deeper, it was like, you know, as a professional athlete, we go around to many schools, do appearances, and it's, you know, we work with the kids. And, you know, from us, I seen a lot of kids like me, they just were Canadian. Like, they wanted the help, they wanted to get out, they wanted the exposure, but the realness of it, they weren't getting it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what, let me train a few kids and see how it goes, because I always liked it. But I'm like, let me pick me like 5 good kids and let me see how it goes. And man, once I got into it, I fell in love with shit, and I was like, all right, I know how I can change the game up here because, you know, I see a bunch of memes up there, you know what I'm saying? They're just Canadian kids, so who's helping these kids? And you ask them, like, ask these kids, who are really helping these kids trying to get to the next level? Nobody. So let me put my Mary hat back on. I'm retired, you know what I'm saying? Let me change the community in a different type of way, you know what I'm saying? I was always in the spotlight, everybody knew, let me creep through the back door now and let me build the future of this shit. So that's how it just all came about. So I'm like, let me get a space because, you know, it's colder up here more than it is warm. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me get a space where I can really trap it out and show these kids what it takes and how we get down in the South because that's ultimately where they want to be at. You know what I'm saying? Our league is full of guys from the States. So if these is where these kids want to go, let me navigate them, man. Shit, you got the compound, bro.
That's the compound right here, y'all, man. How long have you had this going so far?
Man, I officially opened in July. You know what I'm saying, time flying fast, and like I say, this how I know, you know what I'm saying, we changing the game because everybody say they willing to help the kids, right? They've been doing it 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Where are the kids at that y'all helping? Because we're in a day and age now where everything is put out there on social media, on everything. So where are the people really helping the kids? So check this out. Since I done opened in July, I'm over $300,000 in scholarship and financial aid money for kids to go to the States. So let's talk about who really helping kids and who out here cash back. You feel me?
Let's be real about it though. What separates you from them? Is it the ability because you are a former professional athlete, you have the connections, or is it because you know your shit and it's proven that not everybody is built to do this?
Both. Yeah. Both. You know, think about it, bro. I played 13 years. You know how many great football minds I played with that's now coaches, that's just normal friends? You don't think these other people got those same connections? We all connected in that same way, bro. We all connected. I played 13 years. I got at least 25 coaches that are homeboys on my phone. It's nothing for me. Hey, man, take a look at this kid, bro. Just give me 5 minutes. Take a look at what you think. What we need to do to get this kid done. It's numerous of kids. And plus, on top of that, of course, my resume speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? I was 2-3-time All-American. You know what I'm saying? I was a CFL All-Star, Grey Cup champ. Like, I did it. I was that guy while I played. So I'm just not a regular individual showing these kids. I was at the highest level the whole time I played. So it's like the double-edged sword hitting you from both angles. So pause. I did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they get the best of both worlds. So why not pull up on coach?
But do you think that you get any resentment from people, any other coaches or people that are in the same field as you? Do they come at you sideways? Do they talk crazy to you, try to downplay what you do?
Come on, because I'm stepping into their lane, bro. honestly, I laugh because I told my business partner, bro. I feel like the big meet of Canadian high school football because what I have built, the team I have built upon the Canadian high school football showcase is unmatched. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We're across Canada right now. We have Shamad in Ontario. You know what I'm saying? We have Keto Pablo in Manitoba. We got Darian Durant in Saskatchewan. You know what I'm saying? We got Jordan Lennon in Vancouver.
Shout out to Jay up there.
Exactly. So we're across the country right now. With those names and the team, the people that's on those teams, come on, you talk about it. You do the math. You're a smart guy.
Think I am.
You know what I'm saying? So with us, all those guys have did it at a high level. They did it on the Canadian side and the American side. Now we're giving back to help these kids go to their ultimate dream. Who else got that resume and team?
True, but at the same time, I know people will come at you and say, well, you're a professional. How can you get your approach to kids? Because I just had a conversation with Niles Morgan, and he does very similar work that you do in the off season.
Yeah, he do great work. Shout out to Niles.
Shout out to Niles. How do you get your message across to kids, even though they're not physically what you are, or what you were at your peak?
Because we relate to the kids. You gotta think. How old is Niles?
27.
Cool. These are high school kids, very close age. I just got finished, so I can relate to what y'all doing. Because guess what? Everybody on my team that was a teammate of mine was the best. But what can I do to get the best out of my team? And when you actually for the kids and you see them on the consistent, you know what means the most to them. You see what I'm saying? You learn them, you study them. It's almost like they become your child. You know what I'm saying? So when they become your child, you know your child. You see what I'm saying? You know what they want, you know what they hate, you know their likes and dislikes. So that's what goes back to, I said, yeah, are you really there for the kids or they out here carrying that? Because I'm for the kids. That's why I relate to them, that's why they in here. Because after these compounds just, yeah, it look good, don't get me wrong, but it's not here for training, it's here for opportunity. Because it's a million gyms out here. You can go get training from anywhere. But can you get that same opportunity when you come to after these compounds as you do it anywhere else?
The competition I've seen in some of your videos and reels on Instagram, the comp is real. I like what I see. I like that you section things off that you make with challenge them. Would you say that's what you do?
Oh yeah, because I tell the kids all the time, I'm not here to be the little 500-pound raw, like, because whatever sport you play, you're not doing heavy ass weight for that period of time. You're not putting 315 on the bar and benching it for 4 quarters, if that makes sense. Can you finish the game how you started the game? And I tell them that all the time. If you can't put that on that bar and finish that how you started, why are you putting all that weight on there? This ain't no He-Man competition. You can still get stronger. You can still get strong and fast by not putting all that weight on there, because you putting all that weight on there, now you have tension and stuff to your joints, your back. Like, now when you're done, you all beat up from weights and football.
Body locked up on it.
Exactly. So it's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? And my mentor, Coach Rich Ball, shout out to him, who done trained probably in 1,000 hours NFL players. It's his method. He the one taught me, he gave me the foundation, man. It's like, why reinvent the wheel trying to get some Instagram likes? I'm not here for Instagram likes and YouTube likes. I'm here for progress, because guess what? When that kid trains with you and go somewhere, guess what? You be like, yeah, I trained at the compound. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But you don't want that kid going somewhere. Like, man, this kid's sorry as hell. Man, where you been training at?
They come back on you.
Hell no, you ain't been training here, bro. No. You see what I'm saying? Because I keep track of, you can't say you've been training here and you ain't getting no results because you ain't been consistent.
I'm glad you mentioned about foundation, because I don't really listen to your story. You're born December 28, 1984 in Meridian, Mississippi. Now you told me before we started recording about how small it was. The floor is yours, brother. Tell us your story.
Man, yeah. Grew up, born in Meridian, Mississippi. Raised in Alabama, because my dad from Mississippi, my mom from Alabama, so I stayed on the Alabama-Mississippi line. Went to Choctaw County, shout out to my people back there. Like I said, town, small population of less than 2,000 people, man. So it's like everybody know everybody. And we big on football, like town empty tight on football, where it used to be when I was there. So, like I said, man, but that's what, you know what I'm saying, instilled in them, because, yeah, we watch TV, but we didn't have with ABC, CBS, and NBC. Until once I got to high school, that's when Dish TV and shit, that's when that hit. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, Monday Night Football and college football was the only thing you've seen, but we wanted to be like the neighborhood heroes, bro. Like, you know, everybody got them 2 or 3 at the time. Like, boy, if old boy got his shit together, he supposed to be in the league right now. We all got those, and that's who we idolize. So, first touchdown score, they thought a little football, we get them joints, be back there, and that's who. Like, yeah, you had Emmitt Smith and all those, but we wanted to be like the neighborhood guys, and that what inspired us all through. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to be next up. And like I said, the coach, shout out to Reginald Redford, you know what I'm saying, because he grew up with my brother, but he one of the guys that came back and said, I'm going to try to do it the right way. And during the time he was there, I came through that era, which helped mold me to, all right, this is what I actually want, because he went to North Alabama, 3-time All-American, only player, and I think in the Division II, All-American in 2 different positions. He was like that. He was just short, long, he didn't get a chance, but he came back and showed us the right way, and just so happened I came through that era, and that was the fire upon me to want to be, okay, I can come out the country. Got a scholarship to West Georgia, did 4 years there, came where I was a little bit. Shout out to Coach Rocky Hunt, that's my guy. Coach from Louisville, he came in at the same time, and he basically molded me from ground up as a defensive end, because I was a linebacker, so he knew I had athleticism, so he was always telling me about Elmer Stupidity. Like, man, good guy, he know how to get down. So I watched tape on, like, okay, cool, learned it. You know, like I said, did my 4 years there, shit was cool, you know what I'm saying? 2-time All-American, first team All-Country, that type. But I came out in the era where it was all about size, speed, and it's like, you ain't 6'4", running 4'6", and all that, so I'm like, so, you know, it left me kind of out, like, because I was a tweener, so it left me going to the CFL workouts in Atlanta in front of 300-something folks, but just so happened, you know, I had to take the long road, as you know, so, you know what I'm saying, after college, thought I was going to get a shot, no shot, shit, so it was to the streets. And I found out quickly that wasn't the place for me, because I don't do jail. Jail ain't the place for me. I spent some time down there, it was like, oh, nah. Nope. So I came out, was like, you know what, I don't want to, what it really was, I didn't want to be one of those guys, like, man, if I wouldn't be this. You know what I'm saying? If I'd have did this, I'd have been called. I didn't want to be that guy, because I didn't see enough of those back home. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go as hard as I can with this football. I'm going to give it a year. If nothing happened, then I'll figure out life from then on. Just so happened. Chris Jones, well, actually, as you know, when he played, Huntington Heroes, all the Arena League shit, which still tested your faith in football.
Oh yeah, humbles you a little bit.
Because Huntington Heroes, we played 6 games and didn't even get paid.
You been semi-pro pretty much.
Yeah, like they get paid, so I'm like, bro, I can't do this. I'm asking my folks for money, and they look at me like, no, don't you play ball? And I had to explain to them. So just so happened, forget the white man's name. He made a call to Peoria Pirates, to Bruce Cowdery, which got CFL ties up there. Shout out Bruce Cowdery. Came up there, he was like, oh, I'll give y'all a practice. If y'all ain't working, y'all can go back where y'all at. I'm just like, straight up like that. Me knowing one, I'm just like, bro, this shit's easy. Plus, you already looking at the guys on the team, you can kind of see like, come on, bro. You really just tried it. So I went out there within 15 minutes, be like, oh yeah, you. So, you know what I'm saying, went from there, but that shit wasn't cool because it's football in a sardine can, bro. It's not real football. Come on. I mean, if you've been to the game, you kicking the ball, he hit the net, catching it, guys getting flipped over a wall. It's just like,
But there's things that, like, obviously, guys, I'm surprised more guys that play arena haven't transitioned to the CFL, because if you have the black one,
get to that.
oh shit.
Oh, no, real talk. Cause I think I told Giro this, I don't know if you remember, because that arena game, basically, really, you know, when people say God just getting you ready for a bigger thing,
Yes.
that's what it was. Because in arena league, if you play arena ball, you know you can't line up wide. It's foot to foot. You get a phone booth, figure it out. And I was just like, damn. He's right here. So sometimes you got some play, I'm just like, and it's pass rush for fucking 2.5 hours, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you out there to the point where you just start trying stuff because,
Oh my God.
because just think you going, you know what I'm saying? Just think you doing one-on-one with this guy for 2.5 hours, dog. For 18 games. Think about those numbers. That's all arena football was. One-on-one for 2.5 hours, 18 games. And if you was good, you played an extra 3 or 4 games.
You might see the same motherfucker 2 weeks in a row.
You see what I'm saying? So you sitting up there basically sharpening your skills.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically all you was. And then what almost messed me, derailed me, you only getting paid $200 a game. So you get an extra 50 if you win, but if you lose, you get 200. But the thing is, it's tax.
You get the.
So you win, that extra 50 is tax, so you get $232. What? So you basically gonna get $30 Bro,
Oh my.
you lose.
What you take with that at that time? This is what, like, oh.
So you lose, you get like 180 something. You feel me?
What year was this? It was like 07?
07, 08, bro.
So you could have least about $2 gas maybe because you was.
I was in Peoria, gas was $4.20, fool. So check this out, my check, I'm gonna keep it all the way from, I'm gonna keep it from. Gas was, I get my check, 180.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I had a Ford Taurus, 2001, burgundy red. It's called the Miracle Whip.
You was getting pulled over left and right probably.
I actually won because it actually looked like a police car. You know what I'm saying? It was just burgundy red. It was good condition and everything. It was just, they were like, bro, you've been across the world in this car. That's why they call it the Miracle Whip. So I put $60 in that. I got 120 now. For a week. Then to the next game, man.
What about bills and rent and stuff?
Bruh, just so happened, thank God, I wasn't there yet because I had just got out of college. You know what I'm saying? And just left the street. So I'm like, all my stuff with my cousin and my brother crib. So I'm straight on that. So I just got to survive week to week, basically off $120. And then I'm smoking, drinking. So that's $30, $40.
It depends on what you're getting.
Yeah, a little quarter. Because you can't get the half.
We get to go half my EBI.
Exactly. So 10, 15, 20, $40. So bet I'm left with $80 for the week.
You get a little food,
Food, this what it was. Shout out to CC's Pizza. If y'all listen,
my God.
get this nigga ass. Bro, I ate CC's Pizza for like 3 months straight. CC Pizza and go to Corral on Friday. Because with the rental ball, they have different places where you can eat free and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But in Peoria, you had to drive so far. And I'm like, bro, I gotta drive to practice. And nah, bro, I only got 1 tank of gas for the week. I can't put 2 tanks of gas in my car.
Mm-hmm.
That's I'm gonna be broke. So it's like it's battling that shit. So I'm like, bro, I go into the game with like $15, and that's all I'm thinking about. Like, bro, I got the hell up out of it because I ain't got $15, and I'm risking my life for $200 a game. Mm-hmm. So that shit used to fuel me, and I'm just like, bro, I got to get the hell up out of it. But Peoria, we was losing, bro. And I'm just like, I already don't like this shit. We lose. So the bye week, I'm like, oh, we got a bye? That means bye? Yeah, I ain't coming back. Just so happened, Green Bay Blizzard, Bob Lansing, RIP, he was the coach, but I don't know how he got word that I was basically done. I'm like, man, I ain't going back. they losing. So somehow he got Bruce to trade me. I'm like, y'all do trades in this little league? Like, so they traded me to Green Bay. I'm just like, okay, they winning. But the coach was like, yeah, we need you up there, like, some weird shit. Like, it was a day like this, but he was like, we need you up here by, so what's the day? Fucking Saturday. We need you up here by Monday morning. I'm like, I'm in Alabama. And he like, well, we need you up here by Monday morning. I was like, bro, I ain't moving like that, bro. Y'all ain't even paying me that much. He said, well, what would it take for you to get up here by Monday morning? Oh, shit. I need a whole brand new set of ties, and I need more than that, and I basically need 2 checks a game. I ain't thinking. He was like, that's it? You know me, I don't know no better. I'm like, yeah, bet. He like, run it. See you Monday. I was like, bet. I told my cousin, jumped in the car from Alabama, Green Bay, Wisconsin. I drove.
How was that drive for you?
Yeah, all right, man, I'm a rider, bro. Because I done drove from here, from Edmonton to Atlanta at least 7 times.
God damn.
That shit in my family, so that is for us it's never. Yeah. So I made it there. Actually, practice was 8. That Monday morning, I got there probably Monday around about 3 o'clock, checked in the hotel, got me a little sleep, and was at practice. Doing the thing, and cool story about that, they had another guy, our D-line was crazy. What's D tackle, his little brother, his older brother was with the Titans. His younger brother played with me. Damn, I forgot. Anyway, but the other defensive end, Joe Sykes, he ended up being defensive player of the year. He had like 25 sacks. I almost caught him. And I ain't even play a whole season. But that's how I got found, because Chris Jones was looking at Joe Sykes, because you know he like freak athletes, and Joe Sykes like 6'6", 270, which is 300 looking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. So, you know, on film, it's just like, well, who the fuck is this other guy flying off the film too? Mm-hmm. Well, you know, I ain't know nothing. I was just trying to ball, get up out of there. So he gave me a workout the day after my birthday. And again, I'm like, man, another CFL workout. It's gonna be about 300 dudes up here that paid a little $100. And me, I'm not thinking, I didn't have to pay. That should have been the first red flag for me. I wasn't thinking. Then we got to the, I wasn't even gonna go at first, because it was the day after my birthday. I was like, bro, I'm gonna get it in.
I'm gonna get up and get out.
You know what I'm saying? So I got it in. I'm like, from my girl at the time, she was like, man, you should still go. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, you already said that football don't work out this year. You gonna figure something. I'm like, you know what? You're right. It's last opportunity, so I go. And I show up, it's like 60 guys. Hold on. What's those dudes there? I'm used to seeing like 300 guys at these workouts.
You show up talking about, yeah, girl, I'm going to go try out for this team and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, cause you know what I'm saying? You go to these workouts, there's really about 300 guys there, old as hell. You like, come on, y'all, it should be an age limit on them shit.
All right, so boom, check me out. My camera died in the middle of the interview, the sit-down interview with Odell, and I apologize for that. I just didn't think about changing the battery or anything like that. So what I do have is I do have some reels and shots from around the athletes' compound, Odell's facilities, and also other little snippets from the interview. It's kind of spotty, different sections, but I got some good shots for y'all. So I apologize. It was the first time we were doing this. So trial and error, y'all. Just bear with me, work with me. I appreciate y'all, love y'all, and let's get back to the video.
Hey, man, it's all love, man. It's all love, man. So we are here, y'all, athletes compound, man. As y'all can see on the wall right here, man. Before we get into your story, man, tell us where the idea for athletes compound comes from, and how long you been doing this, man?
Just straight to the point, man. Kids weren't getting the proper training that was needed. And to dig even deeper, it was like, you know, as a professional athlete, we go around to many schools, do appearances, and it's, you know, we work with the kids. And, you know, from us, I seen a lot of kids like me, they just were Canadian. Like, they wanted the help, they wanted to get out, they wanted the exposure, but the realness of it, they weren't getting it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what, let me train a few kids and see how it goes, because I always liked it. But I'm like, let me pick me like 5 good kids and let me see how it goes. And man, once I got into it, I fell in love with shit, and I was like, I know how I can change the game up here because, you know, I see a bunch of memes up here. You know what I'm saying? They're just Canadian kids. So who's helping these kids? And you ask them, like, ask these kids, who are really helping these kids trying to get to the next level? Nobody. So let me put my mayor hat back on. I'm retired. You know what I'm saying? Let me change the community in a different type of way. You know what I'm saying? I was always in the spotlight. Everybody knew let me creep through the back door now and let me build the future of this shit. So that's how it just all came about. So I'm like, let me get a space because, you know, it's colder up here more than it is warm. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me get a space where I can really trap it out and show these kids what it takes and how we get down in the South because that's ultimately where they want to be at. You know what I'm saying? Our league is full of guys from the States. So if these where these kids want to go, let me navigate them, man. Shit, you got the compound, bro.
That's the compound right here, y'all, man. How long have you had this one so far?
4, 5, 6, 7 years. Where are the kids at that y'all help? Because we're in a dead end age now where everything is put out there on social media, on everything. So where are the people really helping the kids? So check this out. Since I done opened in July, I'm over $300,000 in scholarship and financial aid money for kids to go to the States. So let's talk about who really helping kids and who out here cash man. You feel me?
Let's be real. Not everybody is good kids.
Think about it, bro. I played 13 years. You know how many great football minds I played with that's now coaches that's just normal friends? You don't think these other people got those same connections? We all connected in that same way, bro. We all connected. I played 13 years. I got at least 25 coaches that are homeboys on my phone. It's nothing for me. Hey, man, take a look at this kid, bro. Just give me 5 minutes. Take a look. What you think? What we need to do to get this kid done? It's numerous of kids. And plus, on top of that, of course, my resume speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? I was a 2-3-time All-American. You know what I'm saying? I was a CFL All-Star, Grey Cup champ. Like, I did it. I was that guy while I played. So I'm just not a regular individual showing these kids. I was at the highest level the whole time I played. So it's like the double-edged sword hitting you from both angles. So pause, no diddy.
No diddy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they getting the best of both worlds. So why not pull up on coach?
But do you get any resentment from people, any other coaches or people that are in the same field as you? Do they come at you sideways? Do they talk crazy to you and try to downplay what you do?
Come on, because I'm stepping into their lane, bro. Honestly, I laugh because I talk my business partner, bro. I feel like the Big Mitch of Canadian high school football because what I have built, the team I have built above the Canadian high school football showcase is unmatched. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We're across Canada right now. We have Shamad in Ontario. Yeah. We had to have all the doctor shit. We had the dark blue viola. Brad Fighter had the little Winnipeg logos, and then we was balling. You know what I'm saying? 2011, bro, we was feeling ourselves. Like,
Feel yourself enough to wear glasses with no frames in them. I've seen that picture. That was a dark time for our generation.
I just got finished. So I can relate to what y'all doing. Y'all going up against SJ Green and Jamel Rich.
That's a bad motherfucker right there, SJ Green.
So
And what?
that's just the attitude.
That's
So it's like
shout out to SJ.
You know, yeah, shout out to all of them dudes. P-Jack, G-Roy, SJ, and J Rick. But it was just like, okay.
We didn't respect the game necessarily.
Like, we respect them, but what about us? You feel me?
You were trying to get yours.
Exactly, like we trying to eat too, so it would be fun if we going, 2009, it was cool, cause man, Michael Bishop was out that bitch. He was just throwing it, AD was running his own route, bro. We had the white Terrence Edwards, like, it was wild. But 2010, we was a little more structured. That was Lapo first year. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lapo, man. 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Where the kids at that y'all had? Because we're in a day and age now where everything is put out there on social media, on everything. So where are the people really helping kids? So check this out. Since I done opened in July, I'm over $300,000 in scholarship and financial aid money for kids to go to the States. So let's talk about who really helping kids and who out here cash grab. You feel me?
Let's be real.
Across the country right now. With those names and the team, the people that's on those teams, come on, you think about it. You do the math. You're a smart guy.
I think I am.
You know what I'm saying? So with us, all those guys have did it at a high level. They did it on the Canadian side and the American side. Now we're giving back to help these kids go to their ultimate dream. Who else got their resume and team?
True, but at the same time, I know.
I don't do shit. See, that's like it's the time and that it was like, oh nah.
Yep.
So I came out like, you know what? I don't want to. What it really was, I didn't want to be one of those guys. Like, man, if I wasn't here, you know what I'm saying? If I had did this, I'd have been called. I didn't want to be that guy. I didn't see enough of those back home. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go as hard as I can with this football. Give it a year. Nothing happened. I figure out like, you know, this will happen. Chris Jones, the actor, you know, when the play, got TV roles, all the rental league shit, which still tested your faith in football.
Oh yeah, humbles you a little bit.
Because Huntington Heroes, we played 6 games and didn't even get paid.
You spent semi-pro pretty much.
Yeah, like they get paid, so I'm like, bro, I can't do this. I'm asking my folks for money. I'm not here to be, you know, lift 500-pound raw, like, because whatever sport you play, you're not doing heavy ass weight for that period of time. You're not putting 315 on the bar and benching it for 4 quarters, if that makes sense. Can you finish the game how you started the game? And I tell them that all the time. If you can't put that on that bar and finish that how you started, why are you putting all that weight on that? This ain't no He-Man competition. You can still get stronger. You can still get stronger fast by not putting all that weight on that, because you putting all that weight on that, that's now you have tension and stuff to your joints, your back. Like now when you're done, you all beat up from weights and football. Your body locked up on it. Exactly. So you can't say you've been training and you ain't getting no results because you ain't being consistent.
I'm glad you mentioned our foundation, because I'll be listening to your story. You're born December 28, 1984 in Meridian, Mississippi. Now you told me before we started recording about how small it was. The floor is yours, bro. Tell us your story.
Man, yeah. Grew up, born in Meridian.
Week to week, basically off $120, and then I'm smoking, drinking.
Yeah.
So that's $30, $40.
It depends on what you're getting.
Yeah, a little quarter. Because you can't get the half.
I'ma tell you the truth.
The man's in the house.
So crazy.
The man's in the house.
I'ma tell you the truth.
The man's in the house.
So crazy.
The man's in the house.